So today I'm going to share with you a mind-body exercise that helps you to reinterpret your pain as a safe signal. The reason why it is important to reinterpret pain as a safe signal is because when we are thinking of pain, we normally associate panic, fear, worry, desperation, or frustration, anger, these kind of negative emotions with our pain. And this increases the pain. Negative emotions in our body increase the pain, they put our brain on a high alert. If you are always tuned to such emotions, then how do you retrain back yourself and how do you start feeling safe again? There is an exercise called as somatic tracking, and this is part of the pain reprocessing therapy, which was developed by Dr. Ellen Gordon. I have used it with my clients and I want to share this exercise with you today. So let us start somatic tracking. And somatic tracking basically helps you to reinterpret pain as safe. It helps you to retrain the mind and retrain the neural pathways and reduce the fear response. In the long run, it also reduces your pain. So let us start the process. I want you to sit down or lie down or walk in a safe space. If you are sitting down or lying down and you feel like closing your eyes, just close your eyes. And I want you to bring in your mind a moment in your life where you felt truly grateful. A beautiful moment in which you are truly grateful for. Just bring that moment into your mind. Feel what you felt then now. Hear what you heard then now. Hear the same sounds and relive that moment in your mind. Bring a smile to your face and relive that moment. Beautiful. Perfect. Now think of a second moment, a similar moment that you are truly grateful for, and relive that moment in your mind. Think of the people who may be there along with you in that moment and relive that beautiful thought. Think of the sounds. That moment could be, many years back or even few weeks back, that doesn't matter. In this happy moment state of mind, I want you to get curious about your pain and start observing your pain. You do not need to react in any way. Just look at that pain that you have and notice the sensation as a observer. In the same way as you will observe a cloud on a sunny day, or fishes if you are diving inside an ocean, or a beautiful painting, or if you're standing at a seashore and you're observing waves. So just like that, you start observing your pain as a third person. Remind that it is safe and nothing is broken or damaged. You may have been given a diagnosis by a doctor, but feel at this moment of time that the pain is just a sensation and your body is safe. Now notice the size of the pain or location, just like a curious observer. Is the location localized to a certain body part or is it spread out? Is the pain moving? Is the pain pulsing, radiating? Is it warmer? Notice the pain without fear. Remind yourself that there is no fear. I'm just observing the pain just like I observe my breath. If the pain increases, then I want you to bring back your focus to your breath and observe your breath going in and out for a few moments. Like breathing, painful sensation is also just another sensation that you are experiencing in your body. Breathe and observe the pain, just like you would observe clouds on a sunny day or a beautiful painting or fishes in the sea. There is nothing good or bad about this. Pain, it is safe. There is no danger associated with this pain. You can also give permission to yourself that you can move your body. In fact, movement is medicine. Our bodies are meant to move and we should move our bodies. And it is safe for me to move my body. At this point of time, just observe the pain and feel safe with it. Do not intend to reduce the pain. Be outcome independent. Just be an observer and see how your pain is changing. Maybe it is reducing, maybe it is increasing, maybe it is warmer or colder. Just observe like a third person and tell your brain that this is a safe sensation. Now, I want you to go back to your happy thoughts once again. Okay, think of the happy thoughts that we started off. Bring all those happy moments back again in your mind, stack them up in your heart, and experience them together and feel all the beautiful moments together in your heart. Bring a smile to your face and open your eyes. So, this was a somatic tracking in which we try to reinterpret the pain with curiosity. We also observe the pain without any judgment, and this retrains our brain. It reinterprets as a safe signal. This is also called as safety reprisal, and this reduces the fear response that our body sometimes gives back. So we associate positive emotions with our pain that retrains the brain and tells us that it's no longer a dangerous signal, it's a safe signal and just another sensation that we experience in our body. This is a form of exposure therapy in which we expose ourselves to the danger that our mind is afraid of. For example, if you're afraid of public speaking, then you will try to practice in front of a mirror. Once you're comfortable with that, you will be practicing speaking in front of your friends and family. Once you're comfortable with that, you will go ahead and practice it in your office, and slowly and steadily you are able to talk to a larger audience. Similarly, you can overcome fear of heights or fear of insects like spiders by exposing yourself to it gently and safely. Similarly, when we have pain in our body, especially chronic pain, we expose ourselves as an observer that reinterprets our brain and makes it as a safe signal instead of a dangerous signal. This cuts the fuel to the pain and helps you to eventually reduce your pain. Now, there are two things that you should be aware of. Do not do this exercise when you are experiencing severe pain, because when you are having severe pain, it is very hard to observe it like a third person. When you have severe pain, just take your medication, go to a doctor and take rest, and try to avoid any such behavior which will increase your pain. When you have low and moderate pain, that is when you should do somatic tracking. That helps you to retrain your brain and feel safe with your body again. Start doing these exercises along with egoscue exercises. It will overall bring back mobility in your body and the pain start to reduce. One of my clients, she had pain in her lower back and in her thighs, and it used to travel sometimes to the left thigh or right thigh, or sometimes to the upper back and lower back. In some case, on some good days, she would not have pain at all. This is a very classic case of having neuroplastic pain. This tells you that there is something going on with the way she interprets her pain. We tried somatic tracking with her along with egoscue exercises, and that reduced the pain very drastically for her. She was able to engage into pleasant activities like swimming and walking and these kind of activities without much of an issue. So you can guide your body back. You can bring back the mobility in your body by retraining your mind also. It's a huge aspect. Around 60% of the pain is neuroplastic pain. When you see your MRIs, they look perfectly normal, or when you see on X-rays, they look perfectly normal, but still you have pain in your body. So there is a huge part of it which comes from neuroplasticity or central sensitization. I have covered that in another video. So somatic tracking helps you to retrain your brain and reduce this kind of dangerous interpretation with pain associated, and that in turn reduces pain eventually in your body. I hope this video was useful for you, and please try out somatic tracking and let me know how do you feel about it. Till my next video, keep moving and stay happy, and let's rebuild pain-free lives.